Good morning, everyone. Lots of documents coming in, and if I can find them online, I'm sure JW Leaks will get these documents and stuff soon. I didn't see them yet, but I want to thank our source so much. Thank you, sweetie. Apparently there's a new Elders Manual already, and yes, we have it. And so, like I said, if I can find, the link to it somewhere, and there's already an addendum to it. Go figure. But we do have the announcements and reminders, aka Elders Letters, for October 2019. And, of course, the annual meeting release was the new study Bible. And number one is the annual meeting release. And it's a special request item, and it should not be kept in the congregation's inventory, and you can request it. Instructions for a Christian Life and Ministry meeting beginning the week of January 6, 2020. The Christian Life and Ministry meeting answer sheet will be discontinued so that the chairman can focus on points that will benefit the congregation the most. Bible reading assignments are shorter and others are longer. The Life and Ministry meeting overseer should take into account the abilities of the student when making these assignments. Finally, please note that the timing of the congregation Bible study has been adjusted to 30 minutes or less. Wow. After the assigned material for the week has been thoroughly covered, there's no need to prolong the study. Yeah, why would you want to, actually study something in depth? Might make you want to research something, huh? Okay, and then applicants for special and international conventions already. The Kingdom Ministry School program for the congregation elders has been posted in the forms section of jw.org. There's a Walk on Your Way in Safety to remind all publishers of the need to promote safety. Revised Shepherd Book. We are pleased to inform you that a Revised Shepherd Book will soon be posted on jw.org. Please be aware that revisions to the text in JWPub and EPUB versions of Shepherd may affect the location of highlights. And they've got just a highlight here of some of the changes that are going to be in the Shepherd Book. Now, I just got the Shepherd Book and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Like in chapter 8. Paragraph 1, length of time one must be baptized before being recommended as a ministerial servant. Interesting. Chapter 9, paragraphs 11 to 14, how credit and special consideration for pioneers invited to share in certain theocratic assignments. Previous paragraph 15 deleted. Chapter 10, preparation of visit a circuit overseer. New paragraph inserted. Let's see. Newly baptized publishers providing copies of their durable Power of Eternity cards to others. Offering assistance to parents and pregnant sisters, including use of information for expectant mothers. The control is just amazing. This is important because this is a change in chapter 14, and we all know that's the one about child abuse. Contacting the service department when a committee agrees to reinstate one disfellowship for child abuse. And I feel a lot of these changes are due to the XJW community and all of us speaking out on these changes that need to be done. Chapter 20, use of visual aids by speakers at sign language meetings, playing kingdom songs before and after congregation meetings. Wording of contracts for use of rented facilities. Can't wait to see that one. Letters of introduction for publishers who regularly move away to live at a second residence. Congregation file categories. While the congregation will no longer maintain a file of copies of completed DPA cards, a publisher may give a copy to whomever he wishes. Any copies of completed DPA cards in the congregation file should be destroyed or returned to the publisher. Setting up literature displays at schools, and I know many activists have been complaining to owners and like school deans and principals and stuff for the witnesses going and setting up their carts right on campus. Handling matters when a householder insists that no further visits be made to his home. How about just leave him alone? The term foreign language field, foreign language group, and foreign language pre-groups have been changed to multi-language field, group, and pre-group. Chapter 24, paragraph 7, compliance with data protection laws when covering the territory. Attending assemblies held in the language of a pre-group or group. Use of visual aids during wedding and funeral talks. It looks like there's going to be a change to the Kingdom Hall audio system. It gives the frequencies and all that. Congregation conferencing centers. To use KH-Conf. And it's interesting because the elders were the first 3 pages. The congregation is only 3 paragraphs. The annual meeting release. Brothers who attended the annual meeting of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania held on October 5th were thrilled to learn of the production of a printed edition of the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures Study Edition in English. The 896-page book contains study material from the digital edition for the Bible books of Matthew through Acts. A copy may be requested from the literature servant by any publisher who desires to receive one. However, please note that priority is be given to printing Bibles for languages that have recently completed or revised the New World Translation. Therefore, it may be 1 year or more before a request can be filled. In the meantime, all publishers are encouraged to continue to make good use of the electronic edition. Congregations will be informed in the usual manner when this publication may be requested in languages other than English. I think they're trying to encourage people to do digital copies. Now, under the instructions for our Christian Life and Ministry meeting, the opening comments of the Life and Ministry meeting chairman will be reduced to 1 minute. And the Digging for Spiritual Gems section of the meeting will be increased to 10 minutes. So the opening comments, 1 minute? That's not enough time to do anything. Good grief. Okay, now I did open the Shepherd the Flock of God book, and I just wanted to go over the paragraphs they mention in this letter. And it's chapter 14, paragraph 20, Reinstatement Committee. If a person who's been disfellowshipped for child sexual abuse applies for reinstatement, the coordinator of the body of elders should contact his circuit overseer and provide the names of those who served on the original committee. The circuit overseer will designate an experienced elder to serve as chairman of the reinstatement committee. If the decision is to reinstate, 2 elders serving on the committee should immediately call the service department. This call must be made before the person is informed of the decision and before the reinstatement is announced to the congregation. Paragraph 21. If a person who has been disfellowshipped for child sexual abuse has moved and applies for reinstatement in a different congregation, the coordinator of the body of elders of the new congregation should contact his circuit overseer. The circuit overseer of the new congregation will designate an experienced elder to serve as chairman of the reinstatement committee in the new congregation. If that committee recommends that the person be reinstated, the committee should contact the coordinator body of elders of the original congregation, who should then contact his circuit overseer and provide the names of those who served on the original judicial committee. Sounds like a big cover your ass ordeal. If that committee agrees to reinstate, 2 elders from each congregation's committee should immediately call the service department. These calls must be made before the person is informed of the decision and before the restatement is announced in both congregations. And it's interesting because paragraph 22, there's a subheading about restrictions. and it goes into all that. So like I said, if I can find the link, and I'm sure JW Leaks will have it soon, but I will put it below if I can find it, if it's online yet. So anyway, you all have a great day. Bye.